Blessed Rising Soul Family. Greetings to you all my beautiful kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, this is Soul Family Oracle. I deliver messages from the divine, the depth of our soul, our spirit guides and our ancestors. And if you're returning as always, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. This message is starting at 5:41. That's 5:5. And when I was prepping, I noticed 5:23. And now it's 32 seconds. So that's 555. Fives could be very significant for this message, or 555 could be significant for somebody. But also, I feel like with this 555 is speaking on the kind of change that is coming, or whatever it is that is coming in. And I feel like it's more like things that are being released for new things to come about. 0101 on the timer. And this download has something to do with specifically someone's elevation, someone's holy matrimony, and something that has been done to stall this. And besides that, also there's something that's coming through about somebody being committed to some kind of entity. And what inspired this reading, I woke up from kind of like not really like a sleep or dream, you guys understand. And the vision I came out with was somebody's hand with a red string on it. Somebody's hand with a red string on it. And the red string, it's almost like it had like a little dot of gold or yellow or something, but like it was fully like a red string on a hand, on a wrist. And the next image I saw was an energy of the devil energy, holding a leash, holding a red leash. And that particular image I saw is on one of the decks I have for the tarot reader. So I understood the energy very well. And then the next thing was just like faces, like collective faces of like faces of people. And this was giving me the energy of like in this period, there's something specific that is coming around. And I feel like this is being released, or this is literally being cut off from this period, especially this eclipse period. And the message that was coming behind that was that your holy matrimony has been under attack, or your holy matrimony was attacked to like 0303 on the timer, to stop you from elevating to certain height. Because for whoever I'm speaking to, there's something about your holy matrimony or your divine counterpart that is meant to propel you, that is meant to take you to new height. So I feel like whoever this is somebody that has a divine counterpart. And when I was getting ready for the reading, like when I was prepping for the reading, I'm using the Witching Hour Tarot cards, the Witching Hour Oracle cards. So I was cleansing them, and these are the two cards that came out first. The first one is Familiar, Deep Bonds. And the message that was coming behind this card with the familiar and deep bonds is this thing that was done, or whatever this was, whether it was some kind of black magic, dark spell, or literally some kind of soul contract that was signed to do some sort of destiny swapping. This was done by a familiar. And for some of you, this is something about deep bonds. This could be somebody that you share deep bonds with. And also on the other side is giving me this was done to cut you off your familiars. So it's almost as if like your original counterpart was removed from your energy and replaced with somebody else, or or somebody else was put in the position of your original counterpart, so you wouldn't come in union with your original counterpart. And the next card was the Sacred Vows. The next card is the Sacred Vows, and it says commitment, and this is number 15. So with this commitment, this is giving me heavy energy of like I'm hearing betrothed. right? And I'm getting two energies. It's like betrothed, as in like you are spiritually betrothed to somebody, which is your divine counterpart. It's like you have a divine counterpart. And on the other hand, I'm getting the energy of like, for some, it's like being betrothed to somebody. It's like you've been betrothed to somebody in order to stop you from coming into union with your divine counterpart. So this could be that entity that you've been betrothed to. And this is what is coming out with this sacred vows. It's almost like somebody you've been married to some kind of spirit and the entities, and this is not you're doing. It's almost as if somebody married you to this entity to stop you from meeting your divine counterpart. Whoever you are, you have a sacred mission that you're meant to be going. You have a sacred mission that you're meant to be carrying out on this planet with your divine counterpart. And I'm getting an energy from a dream I had years ago. And in this dream, I was shown how certain people came onto this planet with a divine counterpart. And these divine counterparts that they came with, they were meant to be pairs to carry out a mission for planet Earth. 0606 on the timer. And this was giving me starseed energy, but also twin flame energy, in the sense that these people, it's like what I was shown was like these people came onto Earth literally on a ship. And I feel like Spirit was trying to give me that to describe to me their origin, as in these were starseeds, or these are starseeds. And in the vision, I was seeing how some had already gone to Earth to take on their mission. Wow, I feel like my throat chakra is literally. Whew. I spent some Palo Santo. Yeah, so in the vision, it's like some of them had already come on to Earth to carry out the mission, and it's like they were worn out and like tired, and like, you know, it's like the mission had taken a toll on them. And like another set of couples were also coming back down onto Earth to take on the mission, and they were literally like getting ready and preparing hand in hand as couples to come to come off the ship onto the planet to basically take on this mission. And I feel like for some of you that this message is for, you are definitely a starseed, and if you believe in the concept of twin flames, or there is something that is similar to the concept of twin flames which you are a part of, this is like a higher order of divine unions that were specifically put together to come to this planet to cause change, to be the catalyst to change. 555 catalyst, that's the energy of a catalyst. 555. So again, 555 is very significant, or just the number 5 will be very significant, and also 7. Actually, today is the 7th of September. 7th of September, today is the day of the eclipse. The eclipse is in a few hours. 0808 on the timer. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why this message is coming up, because a lot of things are being uprooted right now. A lot of things are being uprooted. A lot of things are being removed for better things to be replaced, or for the original things to be replaced, because cycles have closed out. And another thing I'm getting is also this eclipse on the 7th is the official closing out of the year of the age of Pisces. And it's actually this full moon is the Pisces. Wow, thank you, Spirit. This full moon is the Pisces full moon. I feel like this should be a whole message on its own. Thank you, Spirit. That makes so much sense. It says, so I was saying I'm going to put this down as a whole message. I'm going to do this message like as a whole, this thing, because the download that's coming through is quite heavy. So it was saying like the age of Pisces is officially closing out. Wow, 0909 on the timer. And you know, today is 7th September 2025, right? So, and it's actually, like I was saying, this is the Pisces full moon. Okay, this is the Pisces full moon. And 7 September 2025, that's 7. September is 9. 2025 is 9. So that's 799. 9918 7. That's 16. And that comes back to 7. And it's 5:52 a.m. on the timer. That's 5 and 7. I'm telling you guys, 5 is very significant. And again, with the closing of the cycle with 7, change with the 5. This period right now, all those things are being removed. And I feel like for some of you, there's going to be a profound sense of newness within you. And I feel like this newness within you, it's almost like you're going to feel as if something has been cleared out for something new to be replaced. Your energy is going to be feeling more replenished. And I feel like even with these things, hold on, let me get into the cards before I begin to spiral out. 1011 on the timer. And the next card is mud and moss with stagnation. I'm telling you guys. So somebody has been stagnant. Somebody has been feeling like in a moss. 1023 on the timer. And I feel like this is because of whatever this contract is or commitment is that you have been put into, or that you have been forced into, blinded into. For some of you, casted on you or casted into, because you have no idea what is actually being done on you behind the scenes, or you have no idea. But for some of you, this could have reflected in your energy as just like feelings of being with somebody, or just having difficulties in relationships and just having to, it's like leaving relationship from one relationship to the other. And this is because it's almost like whatever this entity is that you were betrothed to or have been committed to, is literally moving from person to person. And so if this vessel or their vessel is not strong enough, this person is going to, ooh, my left ear is ringing loud. I'm telling you guys, the energies today, I know it's already going to be so crazy. It's going to be so crazy, and I'm actually, I'm geared up for it. Today is when we're doing the workings for the lunar eclipse cleansing purification work, and this is to revive your inner power, to cleanse you of all negative energies. 1144 on the timer. To cleanse stagnant energies that have remained from the influences of others or negative energy projection, but specifically also done with spell work. 1155 on the timer. And with this lunar eclipse, we're using the transformation period of the transformation energy of this lunar phase to basically fuel this energy to release and remove once and for all. Oh my God, guys, it is 5:55 a.m. on the timer. 5:55 a.m. on the timer. So I feel like for whoever I'm speaking to, 1221 on the timer. Wow, the synchronicities are crazy. For whoever I'm speaking to, there's a need for you to understand that there is a divine union that is meant for you that has been blocked purposely, because that divine union is meant to be part of the elevation of your life. And I think for a lot of you, you've been told this already, that when you come into union with your divine counterpart, it's going to be a whole new reality manifesting of what both of you are meant to have, besides what both of you are meant to have individually. And for whoever decided to do this, or whoever did this on you, this person was giving insight to it somehow, or this person saw into it. It's almost as if, you see, this is one of the reasons why it is unethical to be tapping into other people's energy for others. 1313 on the timer. Because not everybody that is looking into other people's energy is actually inquiring for the good. Some inquire so they can know what is going on in other people's energy and how to block them or stop them. And I feel like with this energy, it's like coming from a deeper place. 1344 on the timer, that's 444. It's coming from a deeper place in the sense that this energy or this entity is not really this entity is not really like, it wasn't exactly summoned. It's almost like it's been around, but it's just waiting. 1404 on the timer. This 144 that keeps coming up, I feel like this is something that is happening collectively, where within the, not collectively, 1414 on the timer, not collectively, but I feel like it's happening in a way where there's a lot of people in the collective that are having this experience, or that are going through this, because a lot of people in the collective have divine unions. A lot of people in the collective are light warriors and light workers. A lot of people in the collective have divine counterparts that are also light warriors and light workers. So I feel like this is mainly an attack on the divine beings that is being done this way, because I keep saying one of the easiest way they can get to you, one of the easiest way to get to you as a light worker or a light warrior standing in your divinity is through your partnerships, is through your relationships, the people closest to you. 1455 on the timer, that's again 555. Okay, so I feel like this has been a systematic approach to not just stop your elevation, but stop your purpose and to block you from fulfilling the purpose that you have on this planet. Because for some of you, when you come into divine union with that counterpart, 1515 on the timer, it's going to be again a whole new reality, because there's something that both of you are meant to have that is only for both of you when you're in union. Because this is something that you're going to be building a generation on, something that you're going to be building a new reality on. All right, what else, Spirit? Wow, we have the witching hour. The witching hour, it says favorable circumstances. With this witching hour, I feel like this is speaking about this period right now. This eclipse is going to be one for the books. I'm telling you guys, this eclipse is going to be one for the books. And there's another blue fox in here. So there's something about blue. Blue could be significant, but specifically also like light blue, sea blue. Also a fox could be significant. Also a corgi could be significant. A corgi, because this fox is looking like, I don't know, but a corgi is what I heard. A corgi is some kind of a dog. Also a puppy, like some kind of a puppy, like a fluffy puppy could be significant. All right, what else, spirits? Wow, I'm telling you guys, it's number 16 with prying eyes, and it says somebody has their eyes on you. Somebody has their eyes on you. This energy, it's almost like this entity or whatever this being is or whatever this energy is, it's like they hold you as if you're theirs, but not like hold you, but it's almost like they're in your energy, or like they how they see you is like you're theirs. Wow. And under the deck, guys, we have number 17 with Coven and Soul Family. Coven and Soul Family. This is giving me almost like it's like the energy is like inside out. With a coven and family, it's like for some of you, this could be a coven that is doing this, a coven that did this. For some of you, this could be how you are being blocked from your soul family. So like I was saying, it's almost like with the things that are being put in your life that are not meant to be, they are being filled, they're filling up the spaces of the things that are meant to be. You understand? So it's like, I'm hearing pawns, okay? Pawns. I'm hearing replicas. Pawns and replicas. So it's almost like they've been made into like replicas to be placed into your energy. Okay, and then I remember I cut the deck at Witch Hunter. For some of you, these pawns or these people that have been put in your energy, 1818 on the timer, to replace your actual soul family. Some of these people are like witch hunters. Basically, these are the type of people that were witch hunters. These people were people that have reincarnated from people that used to be witch hunters. And so some of you are literally sleeping with the devil. You're married to the devil. Some of you are literally, oh wow, thank you, Spirit. That is where that red wristband and the devil with holding the red leash was coming from. Some of you are literally sleeping with the devil because the energies that you've been binded to, these were energies that were sent into your life specifically to slow you down, to derail you. And these weren't just for, if you're divine masculine, these weren't just regular feminines. And if you're divine feminine, these weren't just regular masculines that were sent your way. 1909 on the timer. These were like dark entities that have reincarnated here that have been sent your way. For some of them, if not dark entities, just human beings with very low vibrational energies that have reincarnated into this cycle, not necessarily to come and cause change, but to come and clear out karmic debt that they are linking you to or tying you to. So for some of you, this could have been in cases of like very toxic relationships or very abusive relationship. And for some of you, this could have actually been marriage. Like you've been in some long-standing marriage with somebody that you consider to be your opposite, or consider to not be your divine counterpart, or consider to just be the devil in your life. For some of you, it's like I'm speaking for somebody you feel within you with this mud and moss and stagnation, number 25. That's 2, 5, and 7. You can feel within you that part of the reason why you're stagnant, part of the reason why you're not moving forward, or you're not able to like really achieve the dreams that you want, is because of the person you're with. And not necessarily because they're doing something to stop you, but because it's like this person's energy is not compatible with yours. And so 2022 on the timer. And so there might be things that you want to practice, or things that you would like to do, or things that you're interested in that you don't do or don't practice, or things that you're guided to do that you don't do because of this person, or because your person is not in alignment with it. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? The blood trail, it says magnificence. This blood trail, I feel like this is speaking of a trail. It's like this energy's trail behind you. This energy's trail behind you, it is following the trail through the blood. Wow. This energy is following your trail through your blood, and what's coming through is that there's a cloaking energy, 21 on the timer. Wow. Just as I said cloaking, we have 21. That is heavy mirroring energy. So it's like in the ethers, your energy has been mirrored in multiple aspects. What I'm getting is your energy has been mirrored 2133 on the timer. That's 333. Your energy has been mirrored in multiple aspects to kind of like cloak your identity and cloak your location. So it's like these entities, or some of these energies that are, past life. Some of these energies have followed you from past life. This is reminding me of a reading I did just a few days ago. And it is also reminding me of somebody I worked with some months ago. This energy, I've seen this energy come up in some people's workings and readings. And it's not exactly the same energy or the same entity. 222 on the timer, 2222, sorry. It's not exactly the same energy or the same entities, but they are entities of similar energy. I'm hearing of a kind. They are entities of a kind. So with this mirroring energies, like these are entities that have the ability to shape shift and mirror energy, and this is how they are able to mirror their energy into the people that you end up with, or the people that are sent your way. So it's almost as if like it's imparting this energy into the people that come your way. And so with this blood trail, it's like it is following the blood trail, it is following the ancestry, it is following the bloodlines that you're coming through. 0606 on the timer. So how this entity is able to follow you around or find you is through the bloodlines you're coming through. And so for a lot of you, I don't know if nobody has already told you, the fact that you were born in a certain family physically doesn't mean, oh my goodness, 23 on the timer, guys. I am telling you, 55 is very significant. I feel like I should put 23 down also. So for some of you, if you live under this notion that your 3D family, that, your family or your 3D family is the 8, the soul family, that is not true. Because some of your soul family are people that you will meet just for even a day. But that's how it's been contracted. The people that actually stay longer in your life, most of them are the ones that are meant to teach you the karmic lessons, or meant to give you the insight or help you with the lessons that you need to learn in order to clear out your karmic cycles. So this is that energy with the blood trail. It's like for some of you, your bloodline is the trail through which they're following you. Your bloodline is the trail through which they are coming at you, or through which they are finding you. And if you're a generational curse breaker, then you know you will be born into some really toxic, like the bloodline you're being born into is very toxic, or might be very heavy, or have like a lot of dark secrets and things that need to be removed. And let me put this in here before I get to the end and forget again, because I'm being guided to put this out. Behind the blood trail is like a moon in front of like this like cloudy red sky. And this is giving me today's energy of the eclipse. If you didn't already see the post, I'm going to repost that today. I am going to be doing the working for specifically for cleansing, purification, transformation. And this work is to help us call back our power, to release all energies that have remained stagnant in us from the things that have been put on you, the things that have basically been casted on you, the things that you've been living under. And I'm talking heavy entity energies, heavy spiritual bondages. And this is being supported by the energy of the full moon, but also specifically the lunar eclipse. And again, I didn't even realize like we're under the Pisces full moon, because it's like my mind has not really been on it. It's been busy out here, but it's even like it's such a perfect time to use the cosmic energies to close out cycles with Pisces in the full moon. So if you would like to be part of this working, I will tag it in here in this particular reading. I will tag it in this particular reading, and you can join us for that working. It is not exactly a mass working. Everybody's work is going to be done individually, but all will be done on the same day as part of the whole working. And you can tap into this energy by just being. Everything is done here from my end. So I feel like with this blood trail, again, this is giving me the eclipse energy. And I feel like, again, like I was saying, this eclipse is going to be one for the books. Me personally, I'm very excited to see what's coming up. Super, super excited. Wow. So there's heavy 7s and 5s in this message. The prying eyes is number 16, 7. The blood trail is number 47. Sorry, number 43, that's 7. The mud and moss is number 25. That's also 7. What else, Spirit? Wow. I'm telling you, we have Bewitched with number 33. It says you are under a spell. You are under a spell. You're under a spell. It's like the vision I was shown, or I'm being shown again right now in the spirit. So it's like somebody with a red band on their hand. You know, there's this like a prayer band. It's like a cotton band. It's just like a prayer thread that you usually get from the Hindu temples or the Buddhist temples. Like I've seen a lot of people that are spiritualists, can wear it also. But I've usually seen our Hindu or Buddhist brothers and sisters wear them. Usually the males also. But this is looking like a thread like that. This looks something like that. 2757 on the timer. That's 2s, 5s, and 7s. And I feel like, yeah, let's see what else needs to come out. I feel like with this Bewitched and you're under a spell, that's it. So for whoever did this, for some of you, this was done in the family. For some of you, this is a family member that found out about your destiny. Not really your destiny, but some of the details of your destiny. Some of the details of the things that are meant to be what would propel you or what would elevate you in life. I really hate when people do this, just go and look into your energy or inquire about your energy. And when people open up your energy for others to read into, that's so unethical. This is the kind of shit that happens when you do that. When the wrong people look into people's energy. And a lot of us, our energies are cloaked, but there are things that still can be found out based on the things that surround others, like things that are external. Okay, so for instance, your holy matrimony, even though it's something internal, is something that externally will be reflecting in your life. So a lot of different things will be attacked, like, your brightness, your confidence, your integrity, or has been targeted. And I feel like with this integrity, it's almost to make you feel like you are not worthy of much better or bigger things or a better partner. 29 on the timer, and that's 11. So 11 could be significant for someone. See, I feel like a lot of things have been done also to try and lower your self-esteem, again with the integrity, right? And these things have just been to make you feel unworthy, or to make you feel less than, or to make you feel like you should settle, or you don't deserve what you know you actually deserve. Because what you actually deserve and what is already there for you is so much bigger than you can imagine. 3003 on the timer. It's so much bigger than you can imagine. And I feel like this is the reason why this energy has been constantly trying to do this. What else, Spirit? What do we need to know about this energy? I'm hearing the betrothed again. Betrothed again. Wow. We have 2 cards out. It says crossing the veil with number 37. And cast the circle, raising vibrations. Whoever this message is for, you need to raise your vibration. And I feel like, wow, crossing the veil, casting the circle, cast the circle, raising your vibration. Something could be done around this period. Listen, guys, this eclipse period, a lot is being done. A lot of things are being done. If not, most people are doing something. Everybody is doing something. It's not just white witches and kitchen witches that are trying to manifest abundance, or trying to manifest healing, or trying to do some transformative magic. We have dark witches and covens and dark lords and entities and even beings from different dimensions using this very cosmic shift also to do things. So you have to keep your energy, your vibrations up, especially within this period. 3123 on the timer. You need to keep your vibration up. And I feel like with the crossing the veil in the morning, 31 on the timer, this morning is signifying the end. This morning is signifying the end to something. The veil is being lifted. For some of you, you're going to have a very vivid dream. If I have some speaking to you, depending on the time zone that you're in, you probably have or will have this dream before you wake up to see this message. For some of you, depending on the time zone that you're in, this dream will happen on the 7th, the 9th of the 7th, and for some of you, the dawn of the 8th. For some of you, the dawn of the 8th. This dream, so keep your dream journal and pay attention to your dreams. This dream is going to uncover something to you. Now, if you have issues with remembering your dreams or recovering your dreams, this is what you can use. And I'm being guided to give this as some kind of tip for somebody that might need it. Because if you're trying to recover your dreams, or if you want to remember your dreams, or, not miss out on what is coming to you through your dreams this period. And I feel like this is very important, especially this period. This is something that you can do. Okay. So you can just get like a small satchel, or not satchel, sorry, the small gift, the pouch, or like a small pouch, preferably a white one or a purple one. Put some rosemary in it, put some lavender in it, I'm being guided to use, put an amethyst in it for general this thing, but also put a clear quartz for the crown, amethyst for the third eye. If you have a lapis lazuli, a tumbled lapis lazuli, you can put that under your pillow also, but specifically for this satchel, 3311 on the timer, and now 3313. But specifically, not satchel, for this pouch, you can use, 3 threes are significant here also. You can use, you can put some lavender, put some rosemary, put some like a small piece of amethyst, tumbled amethyst, a small piece of tumbled clear quartz. Pray over it and put it under your pillow. Pray over it to be activated as a dream catcher, sort of, something to help you sort out your dreams, so that you don't miss out what's coming to you during this period. Another thing also that was coming through is like in under this energy. So there are people that have done like love spells and stuff like that, and they are literally with other people's partners. There are people that have captured men and women through love spells, through love magic, through binding magic, and these spells have been broken, or these spells have been broken and are being released right now in this period. I swear to you guys, this is going to be such a heightened period. In a way, I'm really excited because I know I know shit is about to go down, and I'm all geared up for it, and I'm super excited for it. As a matter of fact, I feel like I can't wait. I feel like it's been too long already. There are a lot of people that are in relationships that are not theirs, and they're about to lose those relationships. A lot of people are with people that are not originally their partners because they got them through love spells, through dark magic. And these people, they're losing these partnerships, they're losing these relationships, so that these relationships can go to their rightful places, can go to where they're supposed to be. Oh, wow. My granola plug just messaged me to say that they have just received a stock of almond milk. Sorry. That just came through the messages. I got too excited. But yeah, that makes me very happy. I've been waiting for almond milk for my granola. So yeah. And yeah, this is again this is exactly what I'm saying. Things that were taken from you are being returned. Things that originally belonged to you are being returned. Things that you couldn't have access to before, you are going to have access to now. Because all this is being removed with the crossing the veil in the morning. A morning is about to happen. 3555 on the timer. With this morning that is about to happen, don't be surprised if it is literally, because some people will need to be unalived in order for certain things to be reset. But not everybody that we are going to be mourning in this period is a mourning of sadness. Some of them is going to be in joy because they're being moved to better places, because they have a cycle to start, a new cycle to start. So they're just basically going on to start their new cycles. So it's going to be more or less a celebration for those people. But in this energy that I'm speaking of, there are things that are coming to you now because certain things are being moved away, are being removed finally. And I'm looking at a book at my desk by Bill Newman, and I'm picking up on the Newman. You're going to feel like a new man. Literally, for some of you, you're going to feel like a new man, because with these energies being moved or being released from your life, that is going to be like a whole reset, forward movement. So I don't know if you're doing anything for the eclipse, but if you're not doing anything at all, at least try and do a cleanse. Try and tap in with your spirit team to receive messages. Try and do some kind of purification ritual, or just some kind of releasing ritual, something to purify your energy and to release you from old things. Because another thing I'm getting also is like there are patterns that you're in that are not yours. There are patterns that you're in that are not yours. There are certain patterns that you're living under that are not yours. These patterns are as a result of the things that have been, the energy that has been forced on you, the energy that you have been forced into. Wow. Oh my goodness. Under the deck, we have High Priestess with leadership. High Priestess with leadership. But the book I just told you guys about by Bill Newman, that's on my desk right now, the title is The 10 Laws of Leadership. The title of the book is The 10 Laws of Leadership by Bill Newman, and we have High Priestess with leadership under the deck. After I just said you are going to feel like a new man. So for some of you, you are a high priestess. You are a high priestess. This is one of the reasons why this particular energy of targeting your love life or targeting your divine matrimony is so prominent, is so strong, because you, as the high priestess that you are, the only thing that can slow you down and make up your energy is your counterpart. And so that was really one of the only few things that it could use to slow you down or derail you. And this is a conversation that has been coming up a lot, and I feel like this is a conversation that I'm going to be bringing up in the Goddess Rising Sisters WhatsApp group. So the Goddess Rising Sisters WhatsApp group is it's a women's only group that I created, and it's a WhatsApp group. So if you're a woman, a rising goddess, you would like to join, whether you consider yourself a light worker, high priestess, spiritualist, if you would like to join, you can just check the link in the bio for the WhatsApp link. And please, again, it's women only for now. The main group for the Circle of Light is going to include also our divine masculines. But for now, this particular group is just for the divine feminines. So let me put that in there. So I think this I'm going to bring up because this has been coming up to me a lot, and it's something that Spirit has been schooling me about concerning the relationships we have as high priestesses and women of higher spiritual order. And what was coming through was that as women of higher spiritual order, one of the main things that will always be an obstacle for you, or not really an obstacle for you, one of the main things that other energies will always try to use as an obstacle for you are the love, the romantic relationships in your life, your partners, the people that you're sharing your bed with, your partners, your love life, because this is one of the easiest way to target you. When you step into your purpose, when you step on your path, you become so powerful, you become so externally like shielded or grounded in your energy that some of the only things that can pull you off course is the person that you're devoted to by heart. All right. Yeah, so I feel like with the high priestess and the leadership, with this being sorted, you're going to be rising into your leadership role. You're going to be rising into the role of the leader that you are. And if you are a high priest, you're going to be rising into the role of the high priest that you are. So for my divine feminines, if you have been feeling less of yourself, and if this message resonates with you, get prepared because things are about to move fast. And we have one card that just fell. It says feeding crows with transformation. I'm telling you guys. And that's the card number 3. Feeding crows with transformation. Feeding crows with transformation. And then there are like a bunch of crows on this card and mushrooms around. So I feel like there's something to do with herbs also. Today and tomorrow, throughout this eclipse period, 4144 on the timer, try as much as possible to consume herbs, fresh herbs. If you can make a salad with some herbs, if you can make a smoothie with some fresh herbs, or even if it's dried herbs that you use, drink herbal tea. Talk about herbal tea. I have herbal tea. I'm excited about herbal tea. That's all. So herbs, incorporate herbs. Do a spiritual cleanse or do a spiritual bath with some herbs. Rosemary is a great all-purpose herb for witches. Like great all-purpose herbs, and that's whether you consider yourself a witch, whether you consider yourself a high priestess, whatever it is the spiritual title is that you give to yourself. All right, what else do we need to know about this union, Spirit? Wow, it says moon water reset. Somebody needs to do a cleanse today 7th, with the moon water also. You might need to make some moon water. Maybe make some moon water, and then you'll be guided on what you can be using the moon water for. I'm hearing elixir, and elixir, ELIXIR, I think. Yes. Somebody is needing to make an elixir with moon water. Okay, and I feel like this elixir is also going to include herbs. So make some moon water and ask your spirit team to guide you on what they're needing you to do with the moon water, because it looks like there's something here, or some kind of remedy is what I'm hearing. Some kind of remedy is here for you to use for your energy. And I feel like there's like a lot of murkiness in this energy. It's like the energy is murky, like muddy waters. Almost like your energy has been played in like muddy water. So it's like it needs to settle. Somebody like it just needs to be cleaned out or settled, something of the sort, to become clearer waters. So clarity is also needed in some space. What else, Spirit? I'm telling you guys. It says cloak and dagger, deception. Cloak and dagger, deception. And this cloak and dagger energy, is the energy of a man hugging a woman and he's holding a dagger in his hand. It's like an image of somebody in an embrace with another person, but the person is holding a dagger in their hand. The person is holding a dagger in their hand with deception. I'm telling you guys, this is that energy. For some of you, it's been the people closest to you that are being used as the pawns. 4448 on the timer, 4448 on the timer, are being used as the pawns to derail you. And specifically your love life, you have been sent partners and romantic partners that were meant to derail you, because it's like whatever this entity is, or who this entity is with this red band or the red thing on your wrist, it's almost like, again, they feel like they're betrothed to you. It's almost like they feel like yeah, they are meant to block out any, basically like you are their wifey or you are their hubby, and God forbid it. God forbid it. God forbid it. What else, spirits? I'm telling you guys, number 33, poison thorns with low vibration. Poison thorns. Poison thorns. So for some of you, you could be in the situation right now as we're speaking. Some of you are in this situation right now. You are dealing with a poison thorn right now as we're speaking. You are in a relationship that you are being guided to leave, or that you are being told is not right for you, or you are with a partner that is not aligning with who you are. And you are still there, not realizing that this is all part of a plan to derail you. This is all part of a plan to misdirect you. Listen, I think we've said this more than enough times. If you're still in a relationship, or if you're still hanging around something or someone just because of what you feel you can benefit from them, or what you feel they give you, or whatever feeling or energy you think, you're doing your own self a disservice. You are doing your own self a disservice. Because there are different energies and entities that are literally using this against you, that are riding on this energy and hoping that you will never let this go, because these are part of the plot and plans that they themselves have made. I'm coming. I want to use another card. I want to get a bit of insight into this. I just cut the other deck on the card that I just read, I think Leo on. So for some of you, this could be a fire sign that has been doing this to you, or the person you're dealing with is a fire sign. And I just cut the card, the Rider Tarot on the Lovers card. For some of you, the lover that you're with right now is a fucking entity. For some of you, the lover that you're with right now as we speak, is an agent of darkness. For some of you, you are currently right now sleeping with the enemy. What do we need to know about this person? Wow, Two of Pentacles upside down. Knight of Pentacles upside down. But that's also because this card, with the two, a decision needs to be made. A decision is needing to be made. And the Knight of Pentacles, for some of you, there's something surrounding your stability, your security. Something about you is shaky. It's like your security or stability is kind of shaky right now. But that's because you are not making this decision. It's like this decision needs to be made in order for you to like basically reach, for you to stand on a solid foundation. This decision has to be made. A decision has to be made to release yourself, to stop something. And I feel like this is a decision to release yourself from this person, or to cut this energy off if you're currently dealing with it and you are like right next to it. Under the deck, we have the Sun. So this is basically saying that The influences that were moving or fueling this energy, they're coming to an abrupt end. This eclipse is going to pose a very, very, very important phase. So I don't know if there's something you're doing or something you're about to do or needing to do. But whoever these people are that have been targeting your divine union because of your elevation, it's coming to an end because this is not continuing. And we already had the morning card with the crossing the veil. With the sun under the deck, I feel like for some of you, what is needing to be done is a decision that is just needing to be made. For some of you, it's a decision to leave whatever this energy is. And as always, take the message as it resonates. Leave what doesn't. So for instance, when the message is telling you you might need to leave somebody or a situation or something, don't look at it and say, oh, you're asking me to leave my husband. Oh, you're asking me to leave my boyfriend. Take the message as it resonates. If it's not yours, it's not yours. If it's not yours, it's not yours. Same way we receive messages on how to fix our unions and how to help our divine unions and how to help our matrimonial homes, we also receive messages on how to leave the energies that are not meant for us. Take it how it resonates. And I know how some people get so triggered when you speak on things that they know speaks to them because they are stuck in relationships with the wrong people and they don't want to leave because they're like, oh my goodness, but all these years, oh, we are married, oh, we have children. And so they keep themselves in those energies and then they think that, oh, it's something that you just should work on and where am I going to start from? And then now try to be in a low vibrational energy when you speak of these things. That's why it was also coming up saying that there are things or patterns or toxic patterns that have been created in your energy because of this. And these toxic patterns have basically been to what? Keep you in that loop of allowing these things to happen instead of you being able to release yourself and see it for what it is. Because another thing with being in the loop is it doesn't allow you to build confidence. So in spaces where you're supposed to be confident and resilient, you're supposed to be persistent and move away from the things you're supposed to move from, you keep staying in them because you are lacking confidence, you're lacking strength, when really all this is available to you. Wow. And under the deck, we have the Lovers upside down. I'm telling you, under the deck, we have the Lovers upside down. We have the Lovers upside down. For some of you, you've been with a partner that has been systematically trying to break down your health, systematically trying to make you less of yourself, systematically trying to make you weaker, systematically trying to make you weaker because they want you to become dependent on them. You have been with a partner that has been systematically trying to block your independence. This person is not a partner, they are an entity. 5155 on the timer. This is not a partner, this is an entity. An entity that was literally sent, 7 of Cups under the deck, illusions. An entity that was sent to create illusions in your energy, to create illusions in your life, to derail you from your path as a high priestess, a light worker, a light warrior. You understand? 9 of Swords under the deck and upside down to put you in a state of confusion. So somebody, you've been living under a lot of confusion, a lot of mental fog. 52-20-25 on the timer, that's 7-7. You've been living under some kind of mental fog. What else do we need to know before I close out this reading, Spirit? Because I feel like this is where we're closing out the reading. Spirit is saying to put a cup on it. Something else we need to do. I'm telling you guys, look at that. We have midnight moth, distraction. Midnight moth, distraction. What do we know about the moth? They are attracted to the light. They go to the flame. They are like moth to your flame. The moth, they have been after your light. They come after your light so they can distract you from shining. They come after your light so they can distract you from shining. I swear to you guys, this is the best. This is the card. Literally, it's the closing card. I said I needed one last card to close out the reading. I feel like this is perfect. So these people have been sent to you to derail you, to distract you from the actual cause. So some of you, your whole life has changed because of the person that you got with. Your whole life has changed because of the person you married. Your whole life has changed because of an ex you were with, a romantic partner you had. For some of you, multiple. That is not because of a mistake you made. 53 on the timer. This is because these people were moths. They were sent to distract you. They follow the light. They've been following your light through this entity, and it's like they are sent into your energy and influenced by this entity, by this energy, to stop you from fulfilling your purpose, to distract you. So for some of you, you are in a relationship that is just draining you, taking everything from you, giving everything to it, no time for yourself. And for some of you, this relationship, you got into this relationship through spell work. I don't know if you're a divine masculine or a divine feminine. Somebody did some kind of love spell on you to get you into this relationship. I feel like this is a message that I'm going to look more into later, because there's so much. But as always, guys, please listen with discernment. Take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if the message resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe to help us reach even more of our soul tribe. And have a blessed new week and lunar eclipse, guys. Blessed day.